pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer, and your game, well, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your level of play up a notch from the previous week, can't rise to the occasion and find that extra gear befitting the situation we're in, well, that's the week you're going to be sent home and be a fan like the rest of us.
So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
Kate, when I watch these rookie quarterbacks running out to open a game, I think of the old World Series great pitcher Cliff Lee. And he made a one-handed play in the World Series and was asked about it afterwards. They said, man, how do you have so much poise? You didn't even look nervous on that stage. And he said, sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. You got to tell yourself you'll be just fine. And these rookie QBs, that's part of the learning curve they're climbing.
And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. Another carry for him. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it sets up first down. They give it to him again. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Back to the well again. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. These guys finish up an excellent opening series. Justin Tucker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. So here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, he's not happy about it. And he will be focusing on rectifying those things here.
And this one's up there, but a little too far up there.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
A second down throw here for Love. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Completed to Davis. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Nice moves on the return. He gets 17 out of it. And they're going to take over possession. First and 10 from the 41. They motion the tight end over. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and just 2 to go. A tight end in motion now.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. No, no. Reload, reload.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That play good for 17 on a first down. Putting the tight end in motion. Going to the ground again on first. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Go!
Looking for a throw here. Dumped off to his running back. And this one does not go far.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. These guys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Tucker adds the PAT. And these guys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from him on the road in the postseason. First down throw, here's Love. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. He's contained at the line for no gain. Brought down by Paulson Adebo. Second and 10 now. He's on the move, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't a linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first. Love out of the shotgun. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. Jamie Gillen on that a punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. That's taken at the 15. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
They'll cobble together a yard there, tackled by big Logan Hall. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
So that's the end of one in this 8. Second quarter about to get underway, and this home crowd excited as their guys have possession. They're going for this. They've got 4th down, so we should see the punt team on to send it away. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Whew, close call there. What a play to beat the defense on 4th down. It's 23 yards and a first.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. The time the sideline saved him and his team.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And a little space is all he needed to reach that 35-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Stevenson with another carry. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it'll give him a first down.
Let's go.
They go again with Stevenson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. He'll throw it. He'll get this to Jefferson. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And now they have a 1st and goal. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Fullback trying to power it across. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! These guys take a 20-zip lead. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys stretch their lead to 21. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Stopped by Cedric Gray. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. Finds him over the middle. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Stopped by Cedric Gray. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Running out of the gun with Davis. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's Love to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Shotgun now for Love. Catch is made down the right sideline. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Play fake. It's Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. Davis up the middle. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Just 1 yard on the gain, so now it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 8. Throwing, Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Seibert's kick is up and good. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The home team send this running back headed back out for a new series. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. His push straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
1 yard gain.
Tight end going in motion here.
At the 34-yard line.
Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
That's Jefferson. He's got it. 16 yards on the play. And they'll have first down.
16 yards. And
Here's the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the well again. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
brings up 3rd and 9.
Looking to the air here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down beyond the marker. So a first down for them as we've hit the 2-minute warning. The give inside to Stevenson. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Raiders get to it! And Vegas takes it back for a touchdown! The Raiders chop some of the lead off before the half. Cyber tacks on the point after. And the Raiders make it an 11-point ball game. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. This offense getting all set for this series. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Let's go.
Another carry for him. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. They'll throw it. He's got him. That's McBride. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4. First and 10 from the 41. Pass play now. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Here's 2nd and 5. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They are throwing it again. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. One final shot before halftime. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. We've reached half. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Out come the Raiders. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. On the handoff, here's Davis. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Davis. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Hand off here to Davis. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Takes the handoff, now Love. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Let's go.
They go play action here. No place to go, so he just threw it away. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Love to throw again. Quick slant to Samuel. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Davis takes it straight ahead. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Just short on 3rd down, no gain on the run, and now what will they do on 4th? Going right back to Davis. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a 1st. Now it's Davis. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they had that one contained right at the line. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. McBride hauls it in. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives them the first. They're set up at the 35 now. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. They give it to him again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. These guys push their lead further to start the half. Tucker able to tack on the extra points. And these guys push their lead to 18. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Love from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Juke the defender. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. We've got a stoppage now. There was a player shaken up on that return, so we'll take a brief break as they tend to him. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll come out throwing. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Go.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Back-to-back carries here. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Clark Phillips with the pick. And the Raiders take over as he records his 10th career INT. They've got first down from the 31. Love out of the shotgun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Stopped by Cedric Gray. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Love looking to pass. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Ready?
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
They're throwing it. Completed to Collins. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a pickup of 11. And they're going to have a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Handoff now from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he runs it across. Touchdown. These guys keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Tucker adds the PAT. And his guys continue piling onto this lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun now for Love. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air with Love. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Let's go.
Still sticking with the passing game. He'll get this to Samuel. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On 1st and 10, here's Love. He just throws this one away. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Davis up the middle. And they bring him to a stop with this run. Gets him into the red zone down to the 15. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Love to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Play fake, it's Love. He has the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Visitors, 17.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And they recover this one without a problem. The onside attempt fails. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Tokyo. These guys about set to celebrate this win. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Let's go now.
They go again with Stevenson. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Stevenson with another carry. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
This is Stevenson heading right. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.
Set.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Cut near the goal line. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home